Hey, so JMF Fitness, Josh and Mikey. This is our first video of many. We're going to cover workout routines, nutrition, supplementation, day-to-day kind of what we get up to, and kind of you'll follow us training if you want to, you don't have to. So today we're just back from a shoulder session. We threw in some arms as well, so a bit of biceps and triceps at the end. So today we focused on hypertrophy. We're looking to shock the muscles and stimulate growth, and also muscle activation as well. We probably should have stretched more than what we did, but we took a little bit too much pre-workout and we just wanted to throw ourselves in. So why did we do the session that we did? So we're kind of looking at changing our body types and grow more muscle in as short a time as possible. So I'm coming more from mesomorph, endomorph. Mikey's coming from ectomorph, mesomorph. So mesomorph's like in the middle. That's kind of your athletic, born with muscle. Endomorph is basically you can chuck on muscle really quickly, but you also pack on a lot of fat really quickly. Kind of look like a pear.
A pear.
Yeah, so I'm fighting that all the time. Mine's is through previous sporting injuries and whatnot. Mikey is coming from ectomorph. So ectomorph is where you kind of really struggle to put on weight, but Mikey's super lean. So yeah, when he goes on a shred, he'll shred in half the time I do, whereas me, it'll take me all my might to get down as lean as possible. It's happening.
But likewise, when we go on a bulk, you'll pack on size
Yeah.
and double the time that I will.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's pros and cons to both sides.
But it's all through diet as well. Diet's a huge part. And you know, you can spend hours and hours and hours every day in the gym, but you will ruin it all if you kind of haven't hit your macros. So tracking a diet through something like MyFitnessPal is the best way to make sure you know. Yeah, there you are. Okay. No, put in a little bit more. Put in. That sounds horrible. Just a wee bit of shine there, a wee bit of shine. Can you do that? Oh, there we are, my man.
It's back.
Face action out there.
It's backwards. They're going to be like, blah, 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 blah.
So, yeah. Diet is a massive part of putting on size or shredding. And also recovery. So you can spend all these hours in the gym, but the only place that you're going to actually build the muscle is when you're sleeping or resting. So I'll pass you over Mikey and he'll kind of walk you through our session today.
So today, basically, this is what we done. We went in, wee bit of warm up with the rotator cuffs, just using a very lightweight. I think it was 2.5s?
2.5s.
We then went into the seated press, doing it behind the head instead of coming down to chest. We then moved in. We done 5 sets?
We've done 6 sets of seated press.
6 sets of seated press.
One
ranging.
warm up. Yeah, one warm up,
Mm-hmm.
and then two max lifts, and then working.
Ranging the reps between 8 to 15 on our working sets. We then went into the dumbbell press. From there, we moved into doing a drop set of dumbbell press. I started at 15 kilograms, went down to 12.5, 7.5, and 5. Josh,
I went 17.5 for max reps. Then I went down to 10, focused on contraction, and then went down to 7.5s and went full range until I couldn't do any more, and finished on partials. But I waited about 10 seconds between my second drop set and my third drop set. It was just to kind of make my muscles think that I was resting, and then shock them by going back into an exercise 10 seconds later. So it turns out that my phone hasn't got any more storage, so we've had a quick phone change. Is that a better camera?
Well, your phone's rubbish, so I had to choose.
Well, it's not.
I had to choose my words wisely there. I was going to use provocative language.
Well,
and we can't be doing that here. Where did we get to? Drop set dumbbell. Right.
seated row.
Seated lateral raise.
No, yes, seated lateral raise.
So then, was it? You sure?
Yes.
Then we moved into doing sets of seated lateral raise. Again, done what, 5 sets, 6 sets?
6 sets, yeah.
6 sets. Keeping the rep range the same as every other exercise. So 8 to 15. Trying to push out as many towards the latter sets. As many reps as possible to really shock the muscle. Then we went into the standing lateral raise, which I don't know why, it doesn't agree with my body, but kept the provocative language. Sorry. I lowered the weight and really focused on contraction, making sure that I'm keeping form and contraction on point, because I mean, if you do both of those, you're also going to be ripping those muscle fibers. You're going to be tearing that muscle. Yeah.
Struggle Street.
What?
Struggle Street.
Then we went to the standing upright row, focusing on really getting 1, 2 up and squeeze. Again, rep ranges, everything like that, still the same. And then we done a superset which absolutely burst us, completely and utterly exhausted us. We've done 4 sets of that, which consisted of a full plate raise, really trying to contract, slow movement all the way up and again down. Straight into bus drivers, 5 kilogram plate for the bus drivers, 180, 180, 180, 180. Yeah, so that was our shoulder workout. Then we went into doing just kind of pre-exhausting arms for tomorrow, because doing chest tomorrow, international chest day and everything.
We didn't really record much on arms. We'll do a video on a full arm session later on, kind of in the week. But we did put in a superset of biceps that you'll get to see, and it's really good actually for basically building size. You're really exhausting the muscles the whole way throughout the exercise. So a little tip on the start of the workout that we done. We started with compound movement first, as it's kind of a multifunctional exercise, hitting more than kind of one muscle group. So the overhead shoulder press is kind of excellent for developing the shoulders, upper back, neck, and toning the back and arms. So again, most of our workouts that we do are kind of bodybuilding based, because that's kind of what we want to go towards. That's kind of our end goal, but we'll talk about that later on. But yeah, it's one of these things where, especially women, they're afraid to kind of do weights because they don't want to look like the Hulk or Arnold back in the 70s when he was kind of at his peak. But it's never going to happen. For males, with diet, rest, yada yada, training, your testosterone levels are going to boost, obviously stimulating growth. But for women, it's kind of just packing on, toning the muscle and packing on that lean muscle rather than, building size. I mean, you can build size to a certain extent, but, unless you hit some serious steroids, you're never going to look like the Olympians that are in bodybuilding today. So kind of for a powerful workout, definitely consider incorporating the Royal group of tried and true compound exercises into your routine, such as, you know, squats, deadlift, overhead press, chest press. They'll get you in shape, and they'll also give you later on you'll start to notice a few weeks later you'll have loads and loads and loads of energy. It's basically from these compound exercises. They're stimulating
Serotonin.
yeah, it's serotonin, which is your happy hormone. So yeah, and it'll keep you ready and on the go, ready to smash your day. So let's get into the video of what we've done. We'll kind of try and speed it up, and we'll get through the whole video so we don't take up too much more of your time.
With a little bit of music.
That's getting edited out. Watch this, and please, if you want to, follow our YouTube channel. We'll subscribe, sorry. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We'll post a couple of hyperlinks that will take you straight there. We're editing our website at the moment as well. Why are you pointing down there? That is a weird place to point.
Instagram's going to be here.
Yeah, but
right
there's
here.
also something else down here as well that no one needs to touch.
Your knee.
So
Instagram's going to be here. Facebook will be here.
right, so anyway, we're also working on a website, so
Yes.
the hyperlink isn't up there yet. We are very, very close to launching an apparel range for men and women. We have 10 reps through our university, the Queen Margaret University of Edinburgh. Hashtag bleed blue. Yeah, cool. So enough of that. Let's get on to the video.
So what's in the cards today, Josh?
Shoulders, boulders, shoulders down.
Yeah, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Yeah. We work out kicking ass, bitch. Yeah. Such a long walk to the gym.